Hello, everyone, and welcome to Crabs Baseball on the Road. We are in wine country. We are at Historic Recreation Park in Healdsburg, California, as your humble Crabs take on the Healdsburg Prune Packers in Game 1 of this very important three-game Pacific Empire League series. I'm Liam Warner. I'll be taking you through all the action today. Well, the Crabs are looking for some revenge because the last time they were here, the last they saw this field was the Healdsburg Prune Packers celebrating a PEL championship. So for guys like Adam Menyart and Kavanasaurus who were here to witness that, there was a lot of motivation to win this series. So we are just about ready to get started. Jaden Shawbree will lead it off for the Crabs against Slade Moore, who is on the mound for the Prune Packers. I'll give you the Crabs lineup in just a second, but the first pitch of the game is in there for a called strike, and it's 0-1. Lineup for your Crabs. Jaden Shawbree leading it off right now. Second baseman, the right fielder Tyler Howard will bat second. Batting third is the third baseman Jamie Mullen. Batting fourth and starting on the mound is Adam Menyart as that swung on and missed by Shawbree, 0-2. Batting fifth will be the catcher Ryan Vandenbrink. Batting sixth will be the center fielder Daniel Osborne. Batting seventh will be the first baseman Jason Ariola. Batting eighth will be the shortstop Joe Fagan. And batting ninth will be the left fielder Anane Wilson. And that swung on and missed strike three. So Shawbree down on 3 pitches to start the game for the Crabs, and that's going to bring in Tyler Howard. Defensively for the Prune Packers, left to right in the outfield, Jake McCoy in left, Rex Watson in center, Zane Kelly in right. Left to right in the infield, Michael Austinfort at third, Matthew Mansberry at short, Kate Gamble at second, JC Osorio a guard at first, Trey Martinez behind the plate. And as I mentioned, Slade Moore is on the mound. I believe that was a ball to Tyler Howard. And it's swung on and missed. And it's 1-1. One to Howard, swung on and missed again. And that was actually strike three. So both Crabs hitters so far are down on 3 pitches. And that's going to bring in Jamie Mullen. Scoreboard not working here in Healdsburg. Wasn't working in Lincoln either, so maybe this is just an issue around the PEL. Of course, as you all probably know, there have been issues at the Arcata Ballpark too. As the first pitch to Mullen is outside 1-0. The 1-0 pitch to Mullen. Check swing, check down to first, and he went around, says the first base umpire. It's 1-1. I am set up here, as you can tell on the YouTube stream, I'm a little ways down the third base line, so could not tell. If it's a left-handed hitter, I could easily tell. And again, check swing, but it's called a ball. Oh, and no, he went around again, 1-2. Again, right-handed hitter, hard to tell. It didn't look like a swing from sitting behind Jamie Mullen, but I don't know. First base umpire has a better view of that, so it's 1-2 to Mullen. And the 1-2 pitch fouled straight back to the screen. And it's 1-2. One-two pitch is lined out to left field. And that's gone. That's a home run. Jamie Mullen with a solo shot out to left, and the Crabs lead it 1-0. Apologize, from where I'm sitting, left field is pretty much blocked out of my view. But he, off the bat, it looked like he lined that thing right out. So Jamie Mullen continues to mash for the Crabs. And that's going to bring in Adam Enyart. Solo shot by Jamie Mullen to start out the first. And the pitch to Enyart is fouled back, 0-1. 0-1 in the dirt. That almost got a piece of Enyart, and actually it did. He's headed down to first. Hit him on a bounce. So after Slade Moore retired the first two Crabs hitters on 6 pitches, Mullen with the solo home run and Enyart's hit by a pitch. So that's going to bring in Ryan Vandenbrink. Pitch to Vandenbrink in there for a called strike, and it's 0-1. The 1 pitch fouled right back, and it's 0-2. Slade Moore wants a new baseball. And the 0-2 pitch high and outside. 1-2 to Ryan Vandenbrink. Crabs wearing their 4th of July uniforms. One, two up high, 2-2. Prune Packers wearing their typical home unis, their dark red, white numbers. H on the hat. Two, ground ball right to the second baseman. He's going to flip to second for 1, and that's going to do it for the Crabs here in the top of the first. But Jamie Mullen with a solo shot to open up the scoring for the Crabs. It's Crabs 1, Prune Packers coming up in the bottom of the first. You're listening to Humboldt Crabs Baseball, ESPN 107.3 FM. Welcome back to Recreation Park here in Healdsburg. Bottom of the first inning, Crabs 1. Healdsburg coming up here in the bottom of the first. Defensively for your Crabs, it will be Anane Wilson in left, Daniel Osborne in center, Tyler Howard in right. Left to right in the infield, Jimmy Mullen at third, Joe Fagan at short, Jane Jabri at second, Jason Ariola at first. And Ryan Vandenbrink is behind the plate, and Adam Enyart is the Crabs starter tonight, also in the batting order. The lineup for the hometown Prune Packers, leading off for them will be their center fielder, Rex Watson. Batting second will be the right fielder, Zane Kelly. Batting third will be the DH, Hideki Prather. He's a returner. Batting fourth will be the first baseman, JC Asario, a guard, also returning to the team. Batting fifth will be the left fielder, Jake McCoy, also a returner. Batting sixth will be the catcher, Trey Martinez. Batting seventh will be the second baseman, Kate Campbell, also returning. Batting eighth will be the third baseman, Michael Austinfort. Batting ninth will be the shortstop, Matthew Mansberry. And Joey Gomes, their manager and GM, I mean, he is a master recruiter in this league. I mean, this lineup is stacked with guys from big-name schools. You have schools such as Texas, Michigan, Tennessee, Cal, Arizona. There's top-end D1 talent. And that's why they've won the Pacific Empire League every year it's existed. So Crabs sit in second place in the standings. Coming into this game, of course, the Prune Packers are first. This is the premier matchup in the PEL this week. The top two teams going at it. So Rex Watson will lead it off for the Prune Packers. Full house tonight on a Tuesday night. I mean, it is almost completely full here at Recreation Park. I mean, we got a team as good as the Prune Packers. I'm not surprised you're filling it out on a Tuesday. Pitches swung on and missed, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch just misses low, 1-1. Normally, I'm a little more behind home plate, but my usual spot here at Rec Park has been taken up by the Healdsburg Community Band. They've set up there tonight. 1-1, pitches up high, 2-1, so that's why I'm sitting down the third base line. I believe they are only here tonight, so if you're watching on YouTube, the viewing angle tomorrow and Thursday should be much better, but 2-1 in there for a called strike, 2-2. But fortunately on the road, I'm not in control of a whole lot, so. Two-two, ground ball to the right side, picked up by the first baseman, throw to Enyart covering, it gets away. And Watson's going to reach, I believe, on a infield single. There's a good chance he would have reached first base safely anyway. But throw from Jason Ariola was a bit off. So runner on first, nobody out. And that's going to bring in Zane Kelly. It was ruled a single. And by the way, the home team is in charge the official scoring and the stats. So pitch to Kelly is low, 1-0. Is a high fly ball to right field. Right fielder going back, and that ball is way gone. 2-1 Healdsburg. This is what you're going to get with the Prune Packers. I mean, they put out just a relentless lineup. I mean, if you're looking for a comparison to Major League Baseball, I would say the Prune Packers are a lot like the Dodgers. Just no big weaknesses in that lineup. Showed it right there. 2-run shot by Zane Kelly. And that's going to bring in Hideki Prather, who was a very good player for the Prune Packers last season. Prather in there for a called strike, 0-1. Look, if the Crabs are going to win this series, their offense is going to have to do their thing. They're going to have to get pitching that's good enough to win. Pitch is swung on and missed. It's 0-2. And they're pretty much going to have to play mistake-free baseball. I mean, we cannot see the errors and mistakes that we've seen in past games if the Crabs want to be successful here in Healdsburg. And that's a line drive into left field for a base hit. And Prather's going to stop at first. Some of the things that the Crabs might have gotten away with in past series, they're not going to get away with against the Prune Packers. And brings up another really good player for them last year in J.C. Osorio-Agard. And it's swung on and missed. Nice breaking ball from Enyard. 0-1. Don't have access to any of the TrackMan data here in Healdsburg, so just going to have to defer to the home plate umpire. I also don't have a great view of the strike zone. Pitch is fouled back, and it's 0-2. On first, nobody out for the Prune Packers here in the bottom of the first, a 2-run homer. And they're up 2-1. Pitch is low, 1-2. Seems like you blink and Prune Packers have scored a few runs. One-two ground ball to the left side, picked up by Mullen, the third baseman, on to second for one, on to first, 2, double play. Great play by the Crabs infield. Big double play. And I'll bring in Jake McCoy. Also a returning player. I mean, like the Crabs, the Prune Packers brought back quite a few guys, and why not? I mean, they won a championship with them. Pitches in there for a called strike, 0-1. One pitch, right in there for a called strike, 0-2. Two is popped up down the left field line and foul. 0-2. Again, unfortunately, with where I'm sitting, down the third base line, left field is pretty much completely blocked out. So forgive me if I lose sight of the ball out in left field. Again, tomorrow should be in a much better spot, as long as someone else isn't sitting there. Two is a line shot out to right center field. Center fielder, right fielder going back, and I don't know if that ball went over the fence or went under the fence, and I think it went under the fence. That's going to be a ground rule double. Luckily for the Crabs, I mean, I thought that ball was going out. I believe that ball went under the fence out in right center field. So McCoy at second with 2 outs. That's going to bring in Trey Martinez.
Yeah, their view doesn't help much. Still can't see.
So Martinez, ground ball fouled on the third base line, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Misses low, 1-1. One swung on and missed, 1-2. Adam Enyart, 1 strike away from getting out of this.
One more, Adam.
One, two, fouled straight back to the screen. It's still 1-2.
Yeah, I know, but someone should look up. Let's just do it right there.
1-2 pitch, fouled back again. Still 1-2. Trey Martinez putting up a good battle. I mean, just everybody in this Prune Packer lineup. I mean, they obviously have a lot of power. They all just seem to put up great at bats. Everybody in this lineup, very difficult to get out. The 1-2, a fly ball to right field. Center fielder coming in, and it drops in front of him. Run comes in to score, and it's 3-1 Prune Packers. The second baseman, James Shabry, looked like he slipped and fell trying to go out into shallow center field, and Osborne couldn't get there. So the Prune Packers get another run. RBI single for Trey Martinez. And that's going to bring in Kay Campbell. Yet another returner to this Prune Packer lineup. And takes outside 1-0. No pitch, line drive. That's going to get into left field for a base hit. Martinez stops at second. It was first and second with 2 away. And then I'll bring in Michael Lawson for it. Toasting for it, fouled back, 0-1. Happy to be joined here up in the stands by Crabs Queen Tamra. Sitting to my right, and the Butlers, Michelle and Neil, Emmy are also here. Very happy they were all able to make it. Pitch gets past the catcher Vandenbrink, and both runners move up. So now second and third with 2 outs. 1-1 swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. One-two pitch, ground ball to the first baseman, Ariola. He takes it to the bag himself. And that's going to do it for the Prune Packers here in the first. The Crabs punch first, but the Prune Packers punch right back with 3 of their own. 3-1 Prune Packers as we head to the top of the second. You're listening to Humboldt Crabs Baseball, ESPN 107.3 FM. Welcome back to Wine Country. We are in Healdsburg at Recreation Park. Top of the second inning, the Prune Packers lead the Crabs by a score of 3-1. Due up for the Crabs will be Daniel Osborne, Jason Ariola, and Joe Fagan against Slade Moore. We'll have a moment, recognize all of our fantastic sponsors. Crabs Baseball brought to you by the North Coast Co-op, Humboldt's local community-owned grocery co-op since 1973. North Coast Mercantile, your local beverage distributor. Bear River Casino Resort, the best bet on the North Coast. Crestmark Millworks, creating signature elements of extraordinary spaces. Cypress Cove Cheese, world-class cheese from right here in Humboldt County. North Bay Automotive, your trusted automotive repair shop in Arcata since 2013. So Daniel Osborne steps into the box and bunts it foul. It's 0-1. Crabs Baseball also brought to you by Granite Construction, building a better future today, and Compass Community Credit Union, guiding you to better banking. Big thanks to all of our fantastic sponsors, and they make Crabs Baseball happen, especially here on the road. 0-1, a ground ball right to the Prune Packer second baseman. On the first, one away. Kay Campbell making the play.
Jason Ariola.
And that'll bring in Jason Ariola. Ariola, ground ball, right back to Campbell at second. Backhand on to first, 2 down. Quick 2 outs. And that's going to bring in Joe Fagan. Fagan, right down the middle for a called strike, 0-1. One fouled off towards the Crabs dugout. It's 0-2. The dugouts here in Healdsburg are actual dugouts. They are below ground. I mean, completely fenced off. 0-2 is popped up, foul, not a play. Still 0-2. So if you're standing in the dugout, I mean, it's pretty much neck up above ground. 0-2 just outside, 1-2, and Notice behind the first base stands, there's a lot of new construction going on. Several new buildings going up. 1-2 called, strike 3. That's going to do it for the Crabs. Here in the second, they go in order. 3-1 Prune Packers as we head to the bottom of the second. You're listening to Crabs Baseball, ESPN 107.3 FM. Welcome back to Sonoma County. Bottom of the second inning. The Prune Packers lead the Crabs by a score of 3-1. And no, that is not the Crabgrass Band that you hear in the background. It is the Healdsburg Community Band. Sitting in a spot where I would normally sit, behind home plate. But providing good entertainment for the fans here in Healdsburg. Not even close to the same level as the Crabgrass Band. They'll bring in Matthew Mansberry. And a line shot and a diving stop by Shabry. And on to first, one away. Great play by James Shabry, the Crabs' second baseman. And that'll bring in top of the order and Rex Watson. Notice here in Healdsburg that they only let the band play some of the breaks in between innings. Watson there for a called strike, 0-1. They still play music over the speakers. I mean, when the Crabgrass Band is in session at the Arcata Ballpark, I do not play any music over the ballpark speakers. I do things a little differently. Pitches in the dirt, 1-1. Crabgrass Band has made the trip to Healdsburg here before. 1-1, a line shot down the right field line. Right fielder racing after it will fall foul. Tons of foul territory out in right field. Deep out in right field is where the visiting bullpen is. Just a ton of room out there. I think around the same amount of room out in left, but hard to tell from where I'm sitting. 1-2, line shot down the left field line, and on a hop, drops to the Crabs left fielder. And on to second is Rex Watson. Now, I couldn't see, but I'm not sure if Anane Wilson misplayed it. The ball definitely got past him, so we'll see how that's scored. But either way, Rex Watson standing at second base with one out. And that'll bring in St. Kelly, last time up, a two-run shot out to right field. And line foul, 0-1. I was mentioning that the Crabgrass Band has come here to Healdsburg before, and Seemed like the fans here in Healdsburg weren't very receptive. But I guess they've embraced their own band here. They don't play here every night. Oh, 1. This is low, 1-1.
Oh no, I have good wine country. Everyone's like, oh no, I have good wine country. Just wine. If you didn't have to work Thursday.
I'm going to do this while they're walking. They see us. Thank you for wearing Crab House.
1-1. Right in there for a called strike, 1 and 2. Went to pitch, gets a piece of it, and fouls it back. Goes Kelly, 1 and 2. Looked like that pitch was very low, but reached down, just got a piece of it. Again, just no easy outs in this lineup. One, two, fouled back again. Again, reached down and got a low pitch. Was able to foul it back. So still 1 and 2 on Zane Kelly. Runner at second, 1 out. One, two. Just outside, and it's 2 and 2.
Strike to me. It looked like a strike.
Two fouled back again. Still 2 and 2. Runner goes, or wait, no, he doesn't, which is a called strike, or low. And he said he went around. So it does end up being a strike. So Kelly strikes out swinging, 2 away. Then we'll bring in Hideki Prather. And a meeting now out on the mound. Matt Tomlin going out to talk to Adam Menyard and Ryan Vandenbrink. Here at Recreation Park here in Healdsburg, which is a really nice historic stadium. All the seating all the way around home plate, down the third base line. All wood seating and all covered from the sun. So pretty nice to sit here on a hot day. The seating down the first base line is all exposed. But nice place to watch a ball game. Have a good food truck out there. Prather steps in and takes up high 1-0. Prune Packers founded in 1921. Although the Crabs have the distinction of being the longest continuously operating summer collegiate team. One 0 in the dirt, and it's 2-0. 2-0. In there for a called strike, and it's 2-1. Two one misses low, and it's 3-1 to Hideki Prather. One pitch, line drive into left field, and that's going to land right in the glove of Anane Wilson. And that's going to do it for the Prune Packers here in the bottom of the second. They lead 3-1 as we head to the top of the third inning. You're listening to Crabs Baseball, ESPN 107.3 FM. Welcome back to Healdsburg. Crabs baseball all season long here on the radio, brought to you by Blue Lake Casino. And due up for the Crabs, it will be Nane Wilson, Jane Shawbury, and Tyler Howard, 9-1-2 against Slade Moore. Here on a very nice day here in Sonoma County. I mean, the high temperature here really only got into the low 70s. It's 71 right now. A very comfortable, pleasant day. It's supposed to warm up, though, as we get later into the week.
Let's go, Wilson.
First pitch to Nane Wilson. I think it was called a strike, 0-1. No, called a ball. 1-0. Oh no, that time it's called a strike, and it's 1-1. One, fouled off the plate, and it's 1-2. One, two up high, and it's 2-2. Two, fouled off on the right field line, falls out of play, 2-2. Two pitch, misses up high, count goes full, 3-2.
Scoreboard seems stuck. Oh, what, now it's caught up.
3-2, called, strike three, one away.
Let's go, Shabry!
That'll bring in Jaden Shawbury.
He did not like that last pitch. Call.
Pitch to Shabri, misses low, 1-0. Pitch, ground ball to the left side, and picked up deep in the hole by the Prune Packer shortstop, and a great play to first to get the out, 2 away. That was a great play by Mansberry behind second base to glove the baseball and get it over to first. So that's going to bring in Tyler Howard. Howard swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. One fouled back and out of play, and it's 0-2. Just misses low, 1-2. The catcher threw down to first, thinking it was strike 3, but it's called a ball. One, two, ground ball to the right side. Second baseman picks it up, on to first. That's going to do it for the Crabs here in the third. They go in order. Prune Packers lead 3-1 as we head to the bottom of the third inning. You're listening to Crabs Baseball, ESPN 107.3 FM. Welcome back to Healdsburg, bottom of the third inning. The Prune Packers lead the Crabs by a score of 3-1. Due up for the Prune Packers will be J.C. Osorio, a guard, Jake McCoy, and Trey Martinez. The Healdsburg Community Band playing in the background. Pitch to Osorio, guard in there for a called strike, 0-1. Adam Enyart out for his third inning of work. A 1 line drive into left field for a base hit. So leadoff single for Healdsburg. That'll bring in Jake McCoy. McCoy fouled back, and it's 0-1. The one swing and a miss. Blew it right past him. 0-2. Again, here in Healdsburg, I don't have access to their TrackMan data, but Adam Enyart usually throws pretty hard. 0-2 pitch, just tapped foul at the plate. And it's 0-2 again to Jake McCoy. Jamie Mullen, solo home run in the top of the first, then Prune Packers responded with 3 in the bottom of the first. O2 is popped up, foul side of first base. Arriola making his way towards the fence, and it's out of play. Still 0-2 to Jake McCoy. O2 is just tapped down the third base line. Coming in is Mullen on to first. Just in time, one away. Great play by Jamie Mullen. Come in on a slow roller. Sorio Agard to second on the play. So we're at second with 1 out. That'll bring in Trey Martinez. The one thing about this Healdsburg lineup is that, pitches that Adam Enyart would normally get strikeouts on, and these Prune Packer hitters are fouling off. So Trey Martinez in there for a called strike, 0-1. One fouled right back to the screen. And it's 0-2. O2 fly ball out to right field. Right fielder coming in, dives, and I believe made the catch. Yes, he did. Tyler Howard with a great play in shallow right field. Going down to a knee to make that catch. So a guard stays at second now with 2 away. That'll bring in Cade Campbell. Enyart steps off. And the first pitch to Campbell is in there for a called strike, 0-1. A 1 ground ball up the middle. It's going to get through for a base hit. Sorio Agard coming around third. He's going to score. And the Prune Packers lead it 4-1. It's RBI single for Cade Campbell. That'll bring in Michael Austinfort.
close. It's just 0-0. It's just nothing. So.
And a slow ground ball. The first baseman, Ariola, comes in, throws to Enyart covering first, and that's going to do it. For the Prune Packers here in the bottom of the third, they add on with another run. It is Healdsburg 4, Crabs 1 going into the top of the fourth. You're listening to Crabs Baseball. Humboldt's ESPN 107.3 FM. Welcome back to Wine Country. Top of the fourth inning. The Prune Packers lead the Crabs by a score of 4-1 here at Recreation Park, right near downtown Healdsburg. Due up for the Crabs be the meat of the order, 3-4-5. Jamie Mullen, Adam Enyart, Ryan Vandenbrink. A very nice night here in Healdsburg.
And leading off the top of the fourth inning for the Crabs, third base number 20, Jamie Mullen.
There's a new pitcher on the mound, actually, for the Prune Packers. Is number 5, Caden Castles. Caden Castles out of UC Irvine. Jamie Mullen fouls it off, and it's 0-1. Last time up, Mullen lined a shot out to left field for a solo home run. Thought the scoring started for the Crabs, but then unfortunately, Prune Packers, 3 quick runs in the bottom of the first, adding on with another in the bottom of the third. They can score runs very quickly, the Prune Packers. In there for a called strike, 0-2. It's the type of team where you can have a 1 or 2 run lead, then all of a sudden you're down by 5. What seems like an instant. 0-2 pitch. Called strike 3, 1 away.
Now batting, pitcher number 16 for the Crabs, Adam Enyart.
And that's going to bring in Adam Enyart. Crabs starting pitcher, hitting for himself. Believe here in the PEL, first pitch to Enyart is a ground ball right to the second baseman, Campbell, on the first 2 away. I believe here in the PEL, they use the Shohei Ohtani rule, and Enyart comes out. Crabs will be able to use the DH. Now as Vandenbrink steps in. Vandenbrink tapped fouled on the third base line. 0-1. One misses low. And it's 1-1. One pitch in the dirt. 2-1 to Ryan Vandenbrink. Nobody on, 2 outs for the Crabs. Top of the 4th inning, Crabs trail 4-1. 2-1 to Vandenbrink, popped right up and out of play down the first base line. 2-2. Two pitch, he's got a piece fit, tapped it foul. And it's still 2-2. Two ground ball to the left side, deep in the hole. Prune Packer shortstop on to first. 1 away, or 3 away now. That's the end of the inning. And that's going to do it for the Crabs here in the top of the 4th. Healdsburg leads 4-1. So we head to the bottom of the 4th inning. You're listening to Crabs Baseball, ESPN, 107.3 FM. Welcome back to Recreation Park in Healdsburg, bottom of the 4th inning. Prune Packers lead the Crabs by a score of 4-1. Adam Enyart out for his 4th inning of work, and he will face 9-1-2 in the Prune Packer order. Matthew Mansberry, Rex Watson, and Zane Kelly. We have a moment. We'll take you through some scores from around the Pacific Empire League. The West Coast Kings currently leading the Solano Mudcats 11-8, bottom of the 6th in Fairfield. And the Lincoln Potters and the Medford Rogues are 0-0, bottom of the 2nd, up in Harry and David Field in Medford. That is where the Crabs will be next. Friday and Saturday on this road trip. Mansberry steps in, ground ball to left side, deep in the hole. Fagan, strong throw to first, and a great pick by the first baseman, Jason Ariola, 1 away. Great play on both ends. And that'll bring in Rex Watson. Low 1-0 to Watson.
No score on Medford. Bottom of the 2nd. Top of the 3rd. Sorry, top of the 3rd. It's not online.
Well, no, way up high, 2-0.
Somebody must have woke up.
2-0, right down the middle, 2-1.
This is top of the 3rd. Maybe they fixed
2-1 fouled back and out of play, and it's 2-2.
Standings are still wrong.
2-2, ground ball up the middle. It's going to get past Fagan and into center field for a base hit. Run out single for Watson. We'll bring in Zane Kelly. 2-run shot in the bottom of the first. And Jeff Jackman, he's going to go out. And I think he's going to pull Adam Enyart. Looked like he pointed out towards the Crabs bullpen out in right field. And yep, Enyart is coming out of this game. So we'll go back to the studio for a 1-minute break while the Crabs make this change. You're listening to Crabs Baseball, ESPN 107.3 FM. Welcome back to Healdsburg, bottom of the fourth inning. Prune Packers have a runner at first with 1 out. Crabs making the pitching change. Now on the mound is number 1, Jackson Kelly. And he will be facing Zane Kelly. Sure, no relation. We have a moment, take you through some scores from around Major League Baseball. See if my MLB app loads before action gets restarted here. Giants down 3-0. Top of the second. Game in San Francisco, just to our south. And the first pitch to Zane Kelly, in there for a called strike 0-1. The West Sacramento A's lost to the Detroit Tigers in Detroit 6-2 earlier today. 0-1 swung on and missed 0-2. Nice breaking ball from Jackson Kelly. Caught Zane Kelly to wave and miss and a pitch down low. 0-2 swung on and missed, strike 3. The off-speed pitch, I think the changeup really working for Jackson Kelly. Badly fooled Zane Kelly. 2 pitches in a row. 2 away. Now I'll bring in Hideki Prather. Pitch to Prather, line drive. It's going to drop into left field for a base hit. Stopping at second is Watson. So first and second for the Prune Packers with 2 away. I'll bring in JC Osorio, a guard. And the first pitch of the at-bat, I think was a ball. 1-0. Is a line drive out to left field. And I think it was foul.
Foul? What was it?
1-1.
I can't see it. Foul.
Yeah, I believe that was a foul ball. Again, where I'm sitting, left field is completely blocked out from my view. So 1-1 to JC Osorio, a guard.
If we had an earthquake, my stuff would all go off.
1-1, swung on and missed. 1-2.
Kelly!
1-2, swung on and missed, strike 3. What an outing for Jackson Kelly. He gets a couple of strikeouts, and that's going to do it for the Prune Packers here in the fourth. 4-1 Healdsburg as we head to the top of the fifth inning. You're listening to Crabs Baseball, ESPN 107.3 FM. Welcome back to Healdsburg, top of the fifth inning. The Prune Packers lead the Crabs by a score of 4-1. And due up for the Crabs will be Daniel Osborne, Jason Ariola, and Joe Fagan.
Yeah, it's near Covelo. Yeah.
Kind of an unusual moment during in between innings. Got one of those emergency alerts on my phone, like many people got during the first game of the PEL Championship Series for that tsunami warning. And I guess there's a fire over in Covelo that's setting off emergency alerts here in Healdsburg. But, I mean, looking around, there's no signs of fire here. I mean, sky is clear. I don't smell any smoke, so. But, yeah, I guess there's a wildfire nearby. I don't think we're in any danger here. Daniel Osborne steps in. And it's in there for a called strike, 0-1. Well, hopefully everyone over in Covelo is all right. The 0-1, ground ball to the right side. Diving stop by the first baseman. He's going to flip to the pitcher covering, one away. Great diving play by Osorio, a guard. More phones are going off here. The emergency alert. Again, looking around, there is no sign of fire here. I mean, beautiful day, clear sky. I don't smell or see any smoke. Pitch is fouled back, 0-1. 0-1 in there for a called strike, 0-2. Oh, 2 ground ball deep in the hole. Third baseman gets to it. Throw over to first. Nice pick by a guard, the first baseman, 2 away. Nice job by Osenfort, the third baseman, to glove it. Throw over to first. So 2 down.
Go Fagan!
And that's going to bring in Joe Fagan. Fagan up high, 1-0. One-0 pitch. Misses low, 2-0. Two-0 popped up. Right field, right fielder going in, and Kelly will make the catch, and that's going to do it here in the top of the 5th. Healdsburg leads 4-1. As we head to the bottom of the 5th inning, you're listening to Crabs Baseball, ESPN 107.3 FM. Welcome back to Healdsburg. Bottom of the 5th inning, Prune Packers lead the Crabs by a score of 4-1. And Jackson Kelly still out on the mound. It'll be Jake McCoy, Trey Martinez, and Kate Campbell due up for the Prune Packers. McCoy swung on and missed, 0-1. I mean, Prune Packer hitters so far are just not seeing Jackson Kelly's off-speed pitch.
Good job, Jackson.
The one's in the dirt, and it's 1-1. One. Misses up high, 2-1.
Let's go, Jackson!
Two one in the dirt, and it's 3-1
No dirt balls.
to Jake McCoy. High fly ball to center field. Going back is Osborne. And forward a few steps, makes the catch, one away.
Catcher number 4, Trey Martinez.
And that'll bring in Trey Martinez. UC San Diego. And the first pitch to Martinez is a ball, 1-0. UC San Diego used to be a frequent opponent of Cal Poly Humboldt in many different sports. 1-0 for a called strike, 1-1. Of course, Cal Poly Humboldt doesn't have a baseball team, but used to play them pretty recently in basketball and softball and soccer before UC San Diego made the move up to Division I. Pitches swung on and missed, 1-2. A lot of swings and misses so far, induced by Jackson Kelly.
Well, maybe that's a good thing. He just looks so skinny and little.
1-2, misses outside, and it's 2-2. Two just got a piece of it, fouled it back. Still 2-2. I believe it's a changeup from Jackson Kelly. He's had many Prune Packer hitter way out in front. Two swung on and missed, strike 3. Again, the changeup from Jackson Kelly. 2 away. And most of these Prune Packer hitters that have faced him just have not seen it at all. And so that's going to bring in Kate Campbell. Mr. Campbell fouled off down the first base line. 0-1. One misses low, 1-1. And in the dirt, 2-1. Two-one pitch, line drive down the left field line. That's going to drop for a base hit. Campbell rounds first and stays there, so he's going to have a 2-out single. And that'll bring in Michael Ossenfort. Ossenfort swung on and missed, 0-1. And this is the most effective I've seen Jackson Kelly all season. 0-1 swung on and missed, 0-2. Runner goes, 0-2, a ball, throw down to second, not in time. So Campbell steals second base. 1-2 count on Michael Ossenfort. 1-2, high and outside. And it's 2-2. Bottom of the 5th inning here in Healdsburg. Prune Packers lead 4-1. Runner at second with 2 outs. 2-2 swung on and missed, strike 3. What an outing for Jackson Kelly. And that's going to do it for the Prune Packers here in the bottom of the 5th, but they lead 4-1 as we head to the top of the 6th inning. You're listening to Crabs Baseball, ESPN 107.3 FM. Welcome back to Sonoma County. Top of the 6th inning. Prune Packers lead the Crabs by a score of 4-1.
Let me answer phone. I cannot come back and do that.
And due up for the Crabs, it will be 9-1-2. Nane Wilson, Jaden Shawbury, and Tyler Howard.
Okay. You stay together? I was like, we went through, what do you do if someone tries to
And they will face Caden Castles.
Down the 6th inning for the Crabs. Leading off, down the field, number 14, Nane Wilson.
Let's go, Wilson!
Crabs will be back here tomorrow, 6 p.m. against these Prune Packers, and again Thursday, same time. Pitch to Nane Wilson is up high 1-0. The Crabs will stay the night Thursday, and then Friday morning they will make the drive up to Medford, Oregon, as it's a line shot out to left center field. Left fielder moving over, and McCoy makes the catch, one away. Now bring in Jaden Shawbury. Friday, Saturday in Medford. I believe both of those games start at 6:35. Looking forward to getting to Medford and seeing our old friends Jake Martin and Tracy Mack. Shawbury, a fly ball out to center field. Center fielder moving to his left a few steps. Watson makes the catch, 2 away. And that's going to bring in Tyler Howard. And then quite an unusual quirk in the schedule this week. The Crabs will have Sunday and Monday off after Saturday's game against the Rogues, which is welcome, for a called strike 0-1. Crabs will be getting back very late Saturday night, so 2 days off will be nice. But all my years working for the Crabs, I have never had a Sunday off in the middle of the season, so that's going to be very weird. The 0-1. Fly ball out to left field. Left fielder racing over to the wall. And that ball is off the wall, and Howard is heading for third, and he cruises into third with a 2-out triple. Just split the outfielders in the deep part of left center field. Of course, know how he has some speed. And into third standing up with 2 outs. Let's go bring in Jamie Mullen. Solo shot in the top of the first inning. First pitch to Mullen. Right down the middle for a called strike, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch is in the dirt, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 is low, 2-1. Two-one swung on and missed. Mullen offered it a low pitch from Castles. It's 2-2.
Crabs, get him in now. Come on. Get him in.
2-2 to Mullen. And it's fouled off at the plate. Might have got his foot. Still 2-2. So Jamie Mullen taking a bit of a walk. Looks to be all right.
They said the coach, it's got a C and CH. No, source ball.
2-2, high and outside. Count goes full 3-2 to Jamie Mullen.
It's awesome. And they ask me questions. And some of them get my
3-2, popped up, left side of the infield. It's going to fall right to the third baseman, Austin Fort. It's going to do it for the Crabs here in the top of the sixth. Healdsburg leads 4-1. As we head to the bottom of the sixth inning, you're listening to Crabs Baseball, ESPN Radio, 107.3 FM. Bottom of the sixth inning here in Healdsburg. Prune Packers lead the Crabs 4-1. And due up for the Prune Packers, it will be Matthew Mansberry, Rex Watson, and Zane Kelly. Broadcasting from the top of the stands here at Recreation Park in Healdsburg. Just to my right, I have Crabs Queen Tamara. And next to her, the Butlers, Michelle, Neil, Emmy. Great to have them alongside me here in the stands. That's a ground ball right to the shortstop. Fagan, it boots off of his glove. And Mansberry's going to reach on the error.
Another error. Rex Watson. Watson.
Again, the home team is in charge of the scoring, but I think that was a pretty clear one. So now bringing Rex Watson. Second error of the game for the Crabs. And nice breaking ball that missed somewhere, I guess. Want to know. Again, sitting down the third base line, so don't have the best view of the strike zone. That looked pretty good from here. Jackson Kelly out on the mound, who's had a fantastic outing so far. Pitches up high, 2-0. 4 strikeouts. Pitch. Nice breaking ball. Looked good again, but called the ball 3-0. Pitch. And it's up high, ball 4. So Mansbury to second. Watson works the walk. First and second, nobody out. And that's going to bring in Zane Kelly. And actually, it's going to be a pinch hitter. And it's going to be Will Van Wee out of the University of Houston. Another top-end D1 school. A lot of them on this roster. I mean, Alabama, Michigan, Coastal Carolina, Washington, Stanford, USC, San Jose State, NC State. Joey Gomes, I mean, I think it's pretty easy to say he's the best recruiter in the league, just based on the types of schools they get. Ground ball right to third, second for 1, on to first, double play. Mullen to Shabry to Areola. Mansbury to third on the play, so runner at third with 2 down. And that's going to bring in Hideki Prather. To Prather, fly ball out to center field, and ranging to his right, making the catch is Daniel Osborne. And that's going to do it for the Prune Packers here in the 6th. Healdsburg leads 4-1. So we head to the top of the 7th inning. You're listening to Crabs Baseball on the Road, ESPN 107.3 FM. Back top of the 7th inning. The Prune Packers lead the Crabs 4-1. New pitcher on the mound for the Prune Packers is number 29. And that is Jaden Ferguson. And guess what? Another SEC school out of Missouri. He will face 4, 5, 6 on the Crabs order. Adam Enyart, Brian Vandenbrink, and Daniel Osborne. Very nice night here in Healdsburg. Again, temperature only really got into the low 70s. It's supposed to warm up as we get later into the week. High of 89 tomorrow and a high of 91 on Thursday. And then Medford this weekend. Let's see, it will be 92 Friday and 90 on Saturday. So really, all things considered in Medford, that is not too bad. Pitch to Enyart, swung on and missed 0-1. I mean, a couple years ago, the Crabs were in Medford and it was 115 degrees. So
Right now?
So I will take 90 in Medford any day. And that pitch got past the catcher and got a piece of the home plate umpire, who's doubled over in pain. That is never good to see. I mean, Ferguson just spiked one in the dirt, hit home plate umpire right in the midsection. So Jeff Giacomini, Crabs manager, out to make sure he's okay. I assume the Prune Packers have a training staff that can go out and look at him if they need to. Crabs bring their two fantastic trainers with them on the road, Nate Keys and Chad Farrow, best in the business. But looks like the home plate umpire is going to be okay. Still kind of doubled over in pain, but getting some water from Tristan Giacomini, who is the Crabs bat boy tonight. All right, we're ready to go. One pitch, swung on and missed, 1-2. Now, at the end of this half inning, I honestly have no idea if the Healdsburg Community Band is going to play the 7th inning stretch, if they're going to play Take Me Out to the Ball Game. But if they do, we will bring it to you live. 1-2 swung on and missed, strike 3. Enyart offers it a pitch in the dirt, one away.
45, Ryan Vandenbrink.
And I'll bring in Ryan Vandenbrink. If you have a live band at the ballpark, I mean, they need to be performing Take Me Out to the Ball Game. So we'll see. Just swung on and missed by Vandenbrink, 0-1. Just be a little bit disappointing if you have the band here and then they play the can version over the speakers, but I don't know. I don't know how they handle that here in Healdsburg. 0-1. Misses low, 1-1. One swung on and missed. Actually, pitch earlier was called a strike, so that's strike 3. Two-way, and that'll bring in Daniel Osborne. There's Osborne inside 1-0. 1-0 is in the dirt, 2-0. In the dirt again, 3-0 to Daniel Osborne. .30 pitch, outside ball 4. So Osborne, the 4-pitch walk, first 2 away. And that'll bring in Jason Ariola. Ariola check swing foul, and it's 0-1. One up high, and it's 1-1. Pitching for the Prune Packers has been very effective. One in there for a called strike, 1-2. Ever since the solo home run by Jamie Mullen in the top of the first, Crabs have just not been able to string enough together. One-two pitch way up high. Catcher had to reach up and grab it. 2-2. Two runner goes, and it's popped up. Shallow center field, second baseman Campbell going out to make the catch. That's going to do it for the Crabs here in the top of the 7th. The Prune Packers lead 4-1. So we head to the bottom of the 7th, and we're going to keep it here just to see if the Prune Packers, the Healdsburg Community Band, actually plays "Take Me Out to the Ball Game." Here it is. The Healdsburg Community Band with "Take Me Out to the Ball Game." Doesn't quite hit the same as the Crabgrass Band, but it was pretty good. So Jackson Kelly out for another inning of work. He has been really, really good.
Band's not back till Friday.
I mean, I think this has been by far Jackson's best outing of the season. I mean, against the best team in the PEL. It's when you need to show up. So Kelly will face 4-5-6. Jesse Osorio, a guard, Jake McCoy, and Trey Martinez.
Except for the first 4 innings.
Let's do another check of MLB scores while we're waiting for the action to get going here. Giants having a rough night just to the south of us at Oracle Park in San Francisco. Blue Jays up 8-2. top of the 4th inning. Giants with a great game last night. Elliot Ramos with 2 home runs, and then the Little League home run. That was technically a triple and an error. But tonight's not the Giants' night. So Osorio Agard stepping in. And the pitch is outside, 1-0. The A's played in Detroit earlier tonight. And they lost 6-2. 1-0, swung on and missed. And it's 1-1. One outside, 2-1. Fouled back and out of play, and it's 2-2.
Oh my gosh. We can knock out the first inning, it'd be great.
2-2 swung on and missed. Strike 3, 1 away. Jackson Kelly, his 5th strikeout. 5th strikeout in 3 innings. We'll bring in Jake McCoy. McCoy swung on and missed, 0-1. That breaking ball has just had so many of these Prune Packers way out in front. 0-1, gets past the catcher, Vandenbrink, nobody on base. It's 1-1. Well, the pitch is just fouled off the plate. 1-2. And Vandenbrink taking a bit of a walk. Wonder if he got a hit. Looks to be okay for now. A 2-pitch swung on and missed. Strike 3, 6 strikeouts for Jackson Kelly. Two away. It's going to bring in Trey Martinez. Jackson Kelly changeup has just been on tonight. And pitches up high, 1-0. The alum of McKinleyville High having his best outing here in Healdsburg. 1-0 in the dirt, 2-0. Up high, 3-0.
All right, let's throw a strike.
And Jackson just needs to keep throwing that changeup. 3-0, outside ball 4. So 4-pitch walk. Martinez down to first with 2 away. That'll bring in Cade Campbell. Campbell swung on and missed 0-1. I mean, it's just the same movie over and over. This Prune Packer hitter's way out in front. Oh, 1 just misses outside, and it's 1-1. One swung on and missed again. 1-2. And guess what? Kay Campbell was out in front of a changeup. One, two, fastball up high, 2-2. Two pitch, and that's a line drive out to left field, and that's gone. 2-run shot for Kay Campbell, and it's 6-1. I really don't think that takes away from how good Jackson Kelly's been tonight. I mean, he struck out 6 Prune Packer hitters, and that is not easy to do. And he has made several Prune Packer hitters look very silly. But unfortunately, Campbell with the 2-run shot. So I'll bring in Michael Austinfort. Pitch is in the dirt, 1-0. I don't see any activity in the Crabs bullpen. Way out in right field. Swung on and missed, 1-1. But the way Jackson Kelly's looked, I mean, despite that 2-run homer, I think Jeff Jackman is going to let him ride here. Pitch is fouled back, 1-2. He's had 56 pitches, which is definitely on the high end of his workload average this season. 1-2, and that's a high fly ball out to left field. And is it gone? Yes, it is. Solo shot for Osenfort, 7-1, Healdsburg. Back-to-back home runs for the Prune Packers. I feel bad for Jackson Kelly because, I mean, his final line is really not going to look as good as it should. So that's going to bring in Matthew Mansberry. And drops it right in there, 0-1. Again, up and down this lineup, just relentless. And that's a fly ball out to right center field. Center fielder going back, and the Prune Packers have just gone back to back to back. 8-1. Unbelievable. And Matt Tomlin's going to go out there to talk to Jackson Kelly. I mean, look, it just shows how good this Prune Packer lineup is, right? I mean, Jackson Kelly, 6 strikeouts. They're all strikeouts where the Prune Packer hitters were way out in front and just looked bad up there. But credit to them, they made the adjustment, and they've just gone back to back to back. That's what a good lineup does. So Matt Tomlin out to talk to Jackson Kelly with Vandenbrink. And now, well, Jeff Jackaman, he's looking out towards his bullpen. I think there's some activity out there now. Yeah, there is. There's somebody throwing.
Now batting from Coastal Carolina, number 15, Rex Watson.
I think that is Nathan Bunyard out there warming up for the Crabs. So Rex Watson stepping in and takes a strike 0-1. Prune Packers have gone back to back to back. Can they hit 4 home runs in a row here in the 7th? 0-1, and that's a fly ball out to right field, and if it's fair, it's gone. Unbelievable. The Healdsburg Prune Packers have just gone back to back to back to back. Nine to 1. I have never seen that in all my years of doing Crabs games. I've never seen that. And I feel terrible for Jackson Kelly because, I mean, he looked really, really good before Prune Packers just made the adjustment and started unloading. So, all right, that's going to do it for Jackson Kelly. We'll go back to the studio as the Crabs make the pitching change. We're listening to Crabs Baseball, ESPN 107.3 FM. Welcome back, bottom of the 7th inning. Well, the Prune Packers have done something I've never seen before in a Crabs game, either by the Crabs or by an opponent. They've just hit back-to-back-to-back-to-back home runs, 4 home runs in a row off of Jackson Kelly. And now he's out of the game, and Nathan Bunyard is on the mound. And now Tommy Brown will pinch hit. Number 25. And he has a chance to hit the 5th home run in a row in this inning. And takes the ball 1-0. And therefore a called strike, 1-1. One pitch is popped up behind home plate. Vandenbrink he'll be in play and he will make the catch. And that's going to do it for the Prune Packers here in the 7th. But all they do is hit 4 straight home runs back to back to back to back. And the Prune Packers lead 9-1 as we head to the top of the 8th. You're listening to Crushing Crabs Baseball, ESPN 107.3 FM. Welcome back to Healdsburg. Top of the 8th inning. Prune Packers lead the Crabs 9-1. And pitcher for the Prune Packers out of Stanford, number 21, Austin Steves. And due up for the Crabs, it will be Joe Fagan, Anane Wilson, and Jane Shabry. And the Prune Packers have just put their relentless offense on full display. 4 consecutive home runs in the bottom of the 7th. Total of 5 runs. After Jackson Kelly had his best outing of the season. I know it ended terribly, but I mean, that's the best I've seen him look. Unfortunately, the Prune Packers have great hitters, and they adjusted. And Joe Fagan getting ready to step in here. And the first pitch to Fagan in there for a called strike, 0-1. One misses low, 1-1. Almost the entire field now in shadow. Little bits of light sprinkled throughout the field. And that's a line drive into center field for a base hit. So lead-off single for Fagan. And that'll bring in Anane Wilson.
For the Crabs, number 14, Anane Wilson.
To Wilson in there for a called strike, 0-1. The one swung on and missed, foul tip into the glove.
Oh my goodness.
And it's 0-2. 0-2. Ooh, that looked pretty good from here, but called a ball. It's 1-2.
Are the girls on the way back?
1-2, just missed inside. And it's 2-2 to Anade Wilson. Joe Fagan stands at first. Nobody out here in the top of the 8th. Healdsburg leads 9-1. 2-2 up high, and it's 3-2. Runner goes, 3-2 is fouled back and out of play. We'll do it over again, 3-2.
Lean back the tree.
3-2, ground ball to the left side, right to the third baseman, on to second for one, on to first, not in time. So fielder's choice. 5-4. So Wilson at first with one out. Now we'll bring in Jaden Shabry. And the first pitch to Shabry, fouled right back to the screen, and it's 0-1.
Yeah, I could do it right there, the stairs. About halfway between us.
0-1. Now for a called strike, 0-2. Oh, 2 up high, and it's 1-2. One, 2 in the dirt. It's played by the catcher to block it. It's 2-2. Two-two pitch, fouled off to the right and out of play. Still 2-2 to Jaden Shabry.
Boy, in Grill Club, they did some broken windows.
Full shadow on the field now. Two, a high chopper down the third base line. It will just roll foul. We'll do it again, 2-2.
Almost.
Runner at first for the Crabs with one out. We're in the top of the 8th inning. 9-1 Prune Packers. Two pitch, fouled off to the right and out of play, off towards all that new construction. Down the first base line, behind the stands, still 2-2. Well, that new construction definitely was not here last time we were here in late July, early August for the PEL Championship Series.
I'm talking about in the
And pitch misses inside. Count goes full 3-2, so good at bat from the Crabs leadoff hitter, Jane Shabry.
And so I'm hoping that's what happens. I'm hoping.
And that's a line drive out to right field. Right fielder going back at the wall. It's gone. Jane Shabry with a 2-run shot. And the Crabs cut into the lead a little bit. It's 9-3. So a couple of home runs for the Crabs in this game.
Nominated for the Crabs, number 17, Tyler Howard.
And that'll bring in Tyler Howard.
To me, that's it.
So if they do something, press release of that, then
Yeah. People remember, oh, that kid. But he loved
being moved.
well, that
And
was a lot better.
pitch is low, 1-0. And fouled back. 1-1.
Like I am for 19, I'm like, right,
1-1, and that's a high fly ball out to right field. Right fielder going back near the wall and making the catch, 2 away. They'll bring in Jamie Mullen, who had the Crabs' other home run tonight. First inning. That was Shabry's first home run of the season.
Was? Oh, I didn't know they do that. His first home run of the season. That's great.
Jamie Mullen steps in and takes it outside 1-0. Definitely more of a hitter's park here in Healdsburg than back home at the Arcata Ballpark. And the warm temperatures definitely help the ball just fly out, and therefore called strike 1-1. There's usually not a whole lot of wind in the outfield and no marine layer. The marine layer and the fog and the mist kind of dens the ball a little bit back home too. Pitch is popped up, foul, and out of play 1-2. So the conditions here in Healdsburg are a little bit better for the hitters.
Why we have, well, all I'll do is pass the shot.
Pass them out tomorrow. Yeah, we're not going to be here tomorrow. So you need them for
I'll make it happen. There's going to be a cowbell night, one of the nights that Harper is coming back. Those little baseball ones, so
But great for Jane Shabry to get his first home run here in Healdsburg.
I bought some on Amazon with my own money. Got 'em worked out.
1-2 up high, 2-2 to Mullen.
Everyone was very generous for getting these stickers and something this year. I thought it was a big sticker. I don't
Two-two pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3, and that's going to do it for the Crabs here in the 8th, but they do get a couple of runs off the 2-run shot. His first home run of the season, Jaden Shabry, and that's going to do it for the Crabs here in the 8th. Prune Packers lead 9-3 as we head to the bottom of the 8th inning. You're listening to Crabs Baseball, ESPN 107.3 FM. Welcome back to Sonoma County. The bottom of the 8th inning at Recreation Park in Healdsburg. Prune Packers lead 9-3. Nathan Bunyard out on the mound for the Crabs. He will face 3, 4, 5 in the Prune Packers order. Hideki Prather, J.C. Osorio, a guard, and Jake McCoy. A game where the Prune Packers have flexed their muscles. And for all the new Crabs on this team who have not faced them before, they got a taste of what this Prune Packer lineup can deliver. But tomorrow, we'll be back here at 6 p.m. And then Thursday, back here at the same time. Those games right here, ESPN 107.3 FM, 1340 AM, and the Crabs YouTube channel. Should be back in my normal spot behind home plate tomorrow night. So for those of you on YouTube, should be a better viewing experience, hopefully. So Prather stepping in and fouls it straight back 0-1. After that, Crabs will spend the night here on Thursday night, Friday morning, make the 6-hour drive from their team hotel in Windsor up to Medford, Oregon to take on the Rogues. 0-1 swung on and missed, and it's 0-2. And depending on how things go here in Healdsburg, 2 games in Medford could be very important. 0-2 up high, 1-2.
The Rogues are still beating the Potters.
1-2 is popped up. Found out a play off to the right. Still 1-2. One-two pitch is a high fly ball down the right field line. The right fielder Howard coming in to make the catch, 1 away.
Number 17, J.C. Osorio, a guard.
We'll bring in J.C. Osorio, a guard. First pitch is up high, 1-0. And that's a high pop fly out to left field. Going back is the left fielder. And I think it hit off the top of the fence. Nane Wilson dropped at the wall. Again, from where I'm sitting, I cannot see what's going on out in left field. But either way, Osorio Agard ends up at second, thanks to Tamara with the assist. And yeah, they're going to call that an error on Nane Wilson. That'll be the 3rd error of the game for the Crabs. And against this team, like I said, you got to pretty much play mistake-free baseball. Well, I wouldn't say errors have played a huge part in Prune Packers getting this lead. I mean, they've just hit the ball. They've hit the ball hard as the ball goes off the glove of Vandenbrink. Osorio Agard goes to third on a passed ball. If you're just joining us, the Prune Packers in the 7th hit Back-to-back-to-back-to-back home runs. 4 consecutive batters. 1-0 in there for a called strike, 1-1. Which is something I've never seen before. One. This is outside 2-1. Meaning I've never seen it before in a Crabs game. I believe it's happened in the major leagues before. 2-1, fouled back, 2-2. Under at third with 1 out. 2-2 to Jake McCoy. This is outside. Count goes full, 3-2. Three-two pitch, fouled back and out of play. Do it again, 3-2. Line shot into right field, a base hit. Coming in from third is Osorio, a guard. And the Prune Packers lead 10-3.
Number 4, Jake Martinez.
So RBI single for Jake McCoy. And that'll bring in Trey Martinez, runner at first with 1 out. I believe they've pinch ran for McCoy. I don't know who that is out there. In there for a called strike.
Three backers from Arizona State, number 1, Brendan Lewis.
Brendan Lewis, pinch running at first. Of Arizona State. And pitches a called strike, 0-2.
One more now. Strike. Strike. Strike.
0-2. Oh, nice breaking ball from Nathan Bunyard. And Martinez way out in front. 2 away, badly fooled.
Campbell.
I'll bring in Cade Campbell. And the first pitch to Campbell is inside 1-0.
The attendance isn't that big today. I don't think.
1-0 in there for a called strike, 1-1. One swung on and missed again. Way out in front. 1-2. One, two, it's lined out to left field. And coming in and making the catch is Anane Wilson. And that's going to do it for the Prune Packers here in the 8th, but they add on with another run. It's 10-3 Healdsburg as we head to the top of the 9th. Last chance for the Crabs. You're listening to Crabs Baseball, ESPN 107.3 FM. Welcome back to Historic Recreation Park here in Healdsburg. Top of the ninth inning.
Race back tomorrow.
It is 10-3 Healdsburg. And Austin Steve's still out for the Prune Packers. And he will face Adam Enyart, Ryan Vandenbrink, and Daniel Osborne. Prune Packers with 3 in the first inning. They added on with another in the third. And 5 in the 7th inning off of back-to-back home runs. And then added on another one in the 8th. Crabs with 1 in the first off of home run by Jamie Mullen. And added on a couple more in the 8th off the 2-run shot by Jaden Chabry, his first of the season. First in a Crabs uniform. So Enyart stepping in, and it's swung on and missed, 0-1.
He wants one of those home runs. He wants one back.
0-1, fouled off the plate, and it's 0-2. Again, we'll be back here tomorrow at 6 p.m. for Game 2 of this 3-game series. And then Thursday, same time, for the series finale. 0-2 just misses low, and it's 1-2.
Oh, he called a strike. Come on, Adam. Crank one at him. I know you can do it.
1-2 just misses again, and it's 2-2. Two swung on and missed, and Enyart just chased after a pitch way high and outside. 1 out.
That was awful.
You don't often see Adam Enyart chasing a pitch that far outside of the zone.
It's like,
He really had to reach for that one. 1 away. And that's going to bring in Ryan Vandenbrink. It's the way things have gone for the Crabs tonight. And it's in there to Vandenbrink, 0-1. And even though the Prune Packers, so 0-1 off the glove, the catcher pitches inside 1-1. The Prune Packers didn't open it up until their home run barrage in the 7th inning. I mean, it's never really felt like the Crabs were in it. 1-1 is popped up. Foul territory down the right field line. Right fielder racing after it in foul territory. It's going to fall foul. And it's 1-2. One, two, swung on and missed, strike 3. Foul tipped in the glove, 2 away, and the Crabs are down to their final out.
Now batting.
And it's going to be a pinch hitter for the Crabs, Everett Johnson. Pinch hit for Daniel Osborne. Johnson swung on and missed, 0-1. One pitch, high and outside, 1-1. One fouled off the plate. It's 1-2, and the Crabs are down to their final strike. 1-2, swung on and missed, strike 3. And dropped by the catcher. He's going to throw down to first, and that's the ball game. The Crabs fall to the Prune Packers in game 1 by a score of 10-3. And it was just a game where the Prune Packers flexed their offensive muscles, hit a ton of home runs. So we'll be back tomorrow, 6 p.m. for game 2 of this 3-game series. On behalf of myself, Liam Warner, Gabe back in the studio. Big thanks to him for running the board. Thank you to everybody for tuning in tonight. Again, back tomorrow, 6 p.m. This has been Crabs Baseball, ESPN 107.3 FM, 1340 AM. Have a good night, everybody.